Well, hey, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I have some really special guests I want to introduce. This is Rick Brandt. He's going to be playing the cello. Frank Petrelli is going to be playing the accordion. And of course, I'm Mr. Weed. I'm going to be playing the violin. And we're going to play three numbers for you this morning. We're going to start off with a jazz tune called Softly as in a Morning Sunrise. So the cello plays all of the low notes. I don't know if you noticed, but he's sort of our bass player in the band. And Frank Petrelli plays a really interesting instrument. I don't know if you've ever seen an accordion before, if you can see it. He has, it's a whole orchestra on there on your lap.
Yeah, it's a solo instrument, and you can play in a group.
So half of it looks like a piano, doesn't it?
Right.
Piano keys. And what do you have on the other side?
There's 120 basses, or 120, which is sort of typical, and 2 rows of just basses, and then chords below that.
That sounds great.
But I'd rather play with other people.
Well, I, of course, play the violin, and I know we've got a lot of musicians. A lot of my music students are tuning in today. And a lot of our string students, I started playing the violin when I was in fourth grade in my fourth grade elementary orchestra. So those of you out there that are in elementary school, if you're in third or fourth grade, hey, you have the opportunity to join the orchestra for free. You get to learn how to play an instrument. So you can be like me. That's when I started. I picked up the violin. I played it in elementary school. Then I played it in middle school in my middle school orchestra. And finally, I played it in high school. And then I decided, you know what, I want to keep doing this. So I studied music in college. And that's how I got into it. So if you want to be a musician, that's one way you can do it, is join your orchestra at your school. It was Across the Universe by the Beatles. Well, I tell you what, we've got one more for you. And this one comes from Argentina. This is a tango written by the great composer of tangos, Astor Piazzolla. It's his famous melody called Oblivion. To be humble, to be kind, it is the giving of the peace in your mind. To a stranger, to a friend, to give in such a way that has no end. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other, nothing more. to be bold, to be brave. It is the thinking that the heart can still be saved, and the darkness can come quick. The danger's in the anger, and I'm hanging on to it. We are love, we are one. We are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war. We are how we treat each other, nothing more. Tell me what it is that you see. A world that's filled with endless possibilities. Heroes don't look like they used to. They look like you do. We are love, we are one. We are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war. We are how we treat each other, nothing more. We are how we treat each other, nothing more. We are how we treat each other, nothing more.